Last week, things took a turn with my project when I finally threw in the towel, said F it, and decided as a last-ditch effort to paint these chairs. I landed on a bold color choice, and this week you're about to see how that turned out.
All right, y'all, so it is finally the day. I have to spray paint these chairs, except I can't jump into it yet because I have a minor problem. The paint the tape that I was using to cover up the cane part of the chair, because again, these chairs are going to be two colors. So I already have the color that I want on the backs of the chair. And so I went to put tape on it, except when I went to peel it back a little bit, it started to remove the paint. So some of you guys recommended getting Delicate's tape, which is I don't think I'm saying that correctly, but it's supposed to protect the paint underneath so it's not as strong and it doesn't rip up stuff you've already painted. So I'm gonna go see if I can go find that. Never used it before, so. So this part is a little bit boring, so honestly, I didn't even record myself doing this. But I ended up taping off this entire cane part, and then I put a plastic bag over this so that it would be completely protected. So hopefully that holds a good enough seal, but we will find out, I guess, after I remove the tape, fingers crossed. Okay, so I've got my paint. Probably needs to be stirred up before I even use it. Oh, beautiful. Okay. This is really thick paint. It's hard to stir. Which, I can appreciate that it's thick because at least I know, it's solid paint, but also. So, apparently I'm supposed to take a paint strainer and put it into this because you don't want particles to get clogged in the paint gun. I bought this paint gun last week. I've never used one before, and honestly, I was super surprised that it worked as effectively as it did. Oh no, that was really messy. You're also supposed to water it down, so I'm just gonna do a guesstimation here. I actually think that I have a paint nozzle too, the ones that help dump the paint. I probably should go find that and use that. Where did I put it? Maybe it's not in this closet. I found it. I don't know if that would have been easier.
On Just Dance.
It is time to start spraying. I think I should test out a patch of how this sprays before I do it. Gotta put my my protection on. Okay, there we go. Scares me every time. That is crazy. That gets me every time. All right, I'm doing a last check, and some of these chairs have little spots where there's like drippings, so I gotta go in and sand those little bits off first. All right, first chair. I'm so nervous, but I'm also so excited.
So I am realizing that I think that I did the paint too watery because it is dripping off on the sides here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a small roller and try and like kind of roll off the excess and then thicken up the paint a little bit, and hopefully that will work. Okay, so I've pretty much gotten the excess paint off with this roller, and I think I'm gonna let these chairs dry a little bit before I go in and put on a different coat of paint. I still have other chairs to paint, so it'll be fine, but I'm gonna thicken up that paint a little bit. All right, so this chair is dry by now, so hopefully this is thick enough now, because 3 times the charm, you know? Well, I think I am officially done painting these chairs, which is so weird. Fingers crossed, hopefully I'm done. I need these chairs to be done in the next couple of days, like as far as being dried, because I'm actually throwing a Christmas party and I need to have chairs for people to be able to sit in. So I think what I'm going to do to kind of help not only expedite the process, but also to create better ventilation, I think I'm going to try knocking down this wall because the window's right behind it. I'm going to try that. I'm making my own wall right now. So for my intents and purposes, I think that this is good enough. Now I'm just going to leave this overnight to dry and ventilate. So I finished putting on the last coat of paint last night, so everything should be pretty dry in here. That means I get to finally take down this ugly tenting situation, and hopefully we sealed it off perfectly so it didn't splatter paint anywhere. Yeah, kind of. Okay, so now is kind of a big moment because I have to remove these covers, and hopefully it was actually effective in creating a boundary or a border between the black paint and the tan. Okay, I mean, it's close. It's definitely not perfect. Like, there's obviously some like problem areas right here. I was hoping not for that, but it's okay because I'm going to go in with a small hand paintbrush and just like touch it up to try and make it as seamless as I can. Oh yeah, this one like totally blew out the ass. So as I am standing here looking at my newly cleaned space, I am realizing that I accidentally got some black paint that splattered on the ceiling and on this wall behind me. It's very little, and it was 100% my fault. But that being said, I know it was my fault. You guys know it was my fault. You watched me do it. But I still feel like I should keep Tim in the loop with these projects so he doesn't feel excluded. I'm going to bring him into the loop and include him as best as I know how. You splattered black paint on the ceiling and on that wall, and you said, "F your project."
I'm sorry, what?
You said it the other day. You were like, "Rose, f your projects. I don't."
No, I said those chairs.
And so you just
Is this your way of telling me that you got black paint all over the white ceiling?
Well, it's funny you mention that, but I don't know who did it. I had assumed it was you.
I just assumed it was me. I love you too, sweetie. I blame Reggie.
Can we at least blame Banana?
That's fine. Let's blame Banana.
Okay.
I blame Banana.
I love you too. I'm so glad we hashed out the fact that you f***ed up the ceiling. So, I pulled the ceiling paint out of the garage from storage because, thank God, the previous owners left all of the paint downstairs in storage for the next people to use. So now I have ceiling paint that matches. This is, oh shit, that is rusted. This is blue. But I'm assuming that it's only blue because it's a cool toned white. All right, that's pretty white now. So that is an entirely different color. Well, oh. So I am not going to be able to paint that ceiling tonight. And honestly, it kind of looks worse now because there's a little bit of paint that it doesn't match. I think that what I'm going to end up doing is I'm just going to take a chunk out of the ceiling and then take it to Lowe's and have them color match it. But for obvious reasons, I can't do that tonight. It's late, so maybe I'll just do that next week. I can fix this part of the wall because I do have that paint because I was the one that painted it. All done. So this next part is something that I have been waiting to do since the day I took them off about a year ago. I am going to be drilling, or I guess reattaching, I should say, the seat cushions. Damn, I really missed a spot on here. I'm going to be reattaching the seat cushions to these chairs. So they've been kind of slipping and sliding around for the last year. We haven't really had a comfortable place to sit, so I'm happy to announce that is going to come to an end right now. No, I'm just trying to remember how I mean, I might need you to sit on this chair while I drill it underneath. Holy shit, the seat is back on.
And just like that, my project from hell comes to an end. Well, kind of, for the most part. The only thing I have left to do is some of the finer tuning with a small paintbrush. I also have to find some fabric that I like for the seat cushions, which is going to take some time before I stumble across the right choice. But all in all, I feel such a relief to have them finished to the point where they are now. If you're interested in videos like the one you're watching now, then this video might be worth a watch.